Okay, so it's June 25, 2020, and today we're checking on our bees again. We're going to feed them with some sugar water. Check on that. As I said before, we're trying to wean them off of the sugar water a little bit, but maybe they're slow learners, I don't know. But so we'll check that. Probably the biggest production today is going to be taking and installing the queen excluder and the first honey super. I'm thinking that our brood is large enough that it can support the size of the hive, and we can have them start working on honeycomb. So probably what we'll do is we'll open this thing up. I'll show you a couple of frames so we can see what they look like, and then we'll put this thing back together and we'll be out of here for today. Something else we're going to do is we're going to pull out this bottom board right here. I think we have enough bee traffic coming in and out that it will support allowing that many bees coming in and out, and also it will help cool the hive a little better as well. You guys can't see him, but Trey's here watching me from afar. I don't have another veil for him, so he's stuck watching. So you can see here, these guys are picking up all the extra. See that's yellow right here? This is all pollen that they're bringing in on their legs. So I think these guys are probably picking up all the extra pollen from where they go down in the frames. But that's pretty cool to see. This guy here, this notch right here, is kind of a convection sort of deal, where the air comes in the bottom of the hive and then it comes out this top hole. So the feeder is completely empty again. So these guys are still drinking. Pull that out and let them do their thing. Now from the last time I was in here, the comb in the very center has increased quite a bit, and that was only a week ago. And the size of the hive is actually quite large as well. There's a lot of bees in here. I don't know, Trey, if you want to be this close when I bring it over there, but
it's all right.
But this is probably 10 pounds right here. If you look close, you can see all the holes that are in there. Those are eggs. So the darker, the kind of lighter brown there is where the queen is laying eggs, and then where the white cap stuff is on the outside, that's actually honey in there. But I think they're using that for food. So looks the same on the other side. So if nothing else, they're consistent. I haven't really looked lately to see if the queen is down below, but maybe next time I have Charlie out here, I'll have him open up the hive with me and we can look for the queen. But from what I can tell, all of the frames on the top tier are all full of comb. Probably should have brought smoke today. I didn't. Okay, so last time we were in here, I showed you this, and there was they're always going to go to the outside of the hive, the last, and so this is on the outside hive or outside frame. So you can see that they're working on this comb, and then you can see here that they're working on this comb a little bit, but they're going to try to stay clustered towards the center as much as possible. So I would say the brood population is large enough where there's no reason why we can't put the honey super on it right now and proceed with making honey. So another thing we're going to do is we're going to pull off this bottom plate here. Get that out of here. Be careful, Trey. So you can see there's a lot of activity right here right now. So this was the initial hole that we had when we first got the hive, and about a month into it, we opened up to this size here, and now you can see for sure we have enough here that it warrants enough activity that we can remove that completely. So they have enough ventilation and enough room to get in and out. So this is the queen excluder. The reason why they call that a queen excluder is because the queen is too large to fit through these grates. So that'll keep the queen from coming up into the honey super and making babies and laying eggs. So we'll put this down. Not really sure how to do this. For all you bee people, you're probably laughing at me right now. Sorry. We'll put this in first. And then I'll get my sugar water. Interestingly enough, when we first started this hive, there was a lot of dead bees in the bottom of the feeder, and now I have very few, maybe a dozen. So that for some reason is changing. Maybe the hive is getting smarter. I don't know. So I think I'll probably just try to slide this over the top so I don't kill any bees. Sorry guys. Okay, so now the bees can get through that into the honey super. So what we got here, this is the honey super. As you can see where it's probably 2/3 the size of a deep super. And this is only for honey production. So bees will start coming up in here, and the only thing they can make inside here is just honey. Queen can't get up here, she can't lay eggs. And that's pretty neat. So now I'm going to put the lid back on it. I want to back up here, I'm going to shake this off. So the reason I shook that off is because I'm trying to not crush as many bees as possible. I have a conscience. And here we go. So there's a lot of activity here right now. So far I don't feel like they're attacking my veil. I don't feel like they're on my legs and trying to sting me. So I'm guessing they probably have a memory and they understand who I am and that I'm not here to cause danger to them. Because I mean, if you look at my gloves, they're not clinging to my glove at all. They're not going after Trey and he's 12 feet away at all. They're just more interested in working and taking care of the hive. So that's what we got for today. We're full on. We're actually in honey production now. So thanks for watching.